Tonight, the faces of 3 loved ones murdered in their home. Among the dead, a young woman who was 6 months pregnant. The only surviving witness, a toddler who was in the home. Neighbors in fear.
My mom's pretty scared.
Too scared to answer their own doors without checking first.
I want to see who's ringing on the doorbell before I open the door.
And as they wonder what happened behind the closed doors of the home where the killings happened, they want protection for their own families.
We need more law enforcement officers here.
Tonight, authorities confirming they have arrested a relative who lived in the home with the victims.
But 19-year-old Brian Hyde is not charged with the killings. Officers say they're holding him for driving without a valid license. We're told that Hyde is from the Central American country of Belize.
He is the nephew of one of the victims, Dorla Pitts. Also killed were her daughter, Starlet, who went by the name Kaya. She was 6 months pregnant, and her boyfriend, Michael Kelly. Michael Kelly's 1-year-old daughter was also in the home at the time, but she survived. She's with loved ones tonight.
And 4 in your corners, Katie Jones live at the home where all of this happened on 21st Street between Gunnery Road and Sunshine Boulevard with the latest. Katie.
Well, Amy, there is still a very heavy law enforcement presence on scene tonight. Right behind me, you can see the Sheriff's Mobile Command Unit is still set up near the home. Now, the Lee County Sheriff's Office has stressed that the community is not in any danger, but that hasn't stopped some neighbors we talked to from upping their security measures to keep their families safe.
As we learn chilling new details in the murder of 3 young family members in this Lehigh Acres home, neighbors are on edge. Some of them only recently settled into what they thought would be a safe community.
My mom's pretty scared and stuff. She says that she wasn't really aware how bad this neighborhood was, and we just moved from Miami, and this happens to be a really bad neighborhood. I didn't even know.
Some we talked to shocked to see the yellow tape and flashing lights and are terrified to hear of this gruesome crime committed so close to home, while others say this is just the latest chapter in a trend of increasing violence in Lehigh.
I have to call the sheriff on a regular basis for gunshots in my neighborhood. I have to call the sheriff's office for four-wheeler activity in my neighborhood. I have to call the sheriff's office for shooting people. People are being shot in our neighborhood.
And while the circumstances of Michael Kelly, Starlet, who went by Kaya on Facebook, and Dorla Pitt's death are still a mystery, those living close by are upping security, adding surveillance cameras to keep their families safe.
I want to see who's ringing on the doorbell before I open the door.
But cameras can only do so much. Some Lehigh residents say they want to see more Lee County Sheriff's deputies in their community before any more lives are lost.
We need more law enforcement officers here. We need more law enforcement officers in Lehigh Acres. You cannot battle crime with 103,000 people, with 8 officers on a shift, and anticipate that you're going to stop this.
Now, again, the Lee County Sheriff's Office does have a person of interest in this case, but right now they are not saying who that is. But we do want you to keep in mind that they did arrest Brian Hyde, who did live at the home, but he was arrested for a separate charge. Again, deputies are not saying Hyde is the person of interest, but also they're still not saying that he is not that person. We will, of course, keep you updated on any new developments in this tragic story as we get them. For now, we are live in Lehigh Acres tonight. Katie Jones, Fox 4 in your corner.